Hey Virgo, and welcome to your reading. This reading is all about how they feel about you. So I'm channeling someone in your energy and we'll see what comes through. So first of all, watch this at your own risk because you are dealing with someone who is kind of like a tornado inside right now. This person, they may be avoiding you. They may also be very irritable, have muscle tension. This person may be ruminating on a situation in the past that you had with them, and they're feeling a lot of bitterness and contempt about how things went down. And this person is also very envious and spiteful because they feel like you got the better end of the deal or something like this, and they're acting really possessive and controlling at this time, like they want to control you. This person also likes to gossip about you a lot, make harmful comments and hurtful comments, and they use a lot of insults. This person also may be struggling, not to get into their personal information, but they also may be struggling with digestive issues right now as well. And this person may have made threats in the past to you, and they're thinking about doing it again. They are, because they want control. They want to control you. And this person thinks negatively a lot about the situation, and they also may be neglecting self-care at this time, not taking really good care of themselves, and they just have this feeling of apathy. And I don't think it's just about you. I think it's about like life in general. This person's in a really dark place, and because they're in a dark place, it's kind of like you're the person they take that out on, and that's kind of what they're doing right now. And I have been doing something kind of fun in these readings, and it's asking my guides for a movie that represents your relationship with this person. And like I'm saying, though, the person that you're dealing with, because they're so bitter and angry at you, this is a really negative energy, and I hate to share this with you, but it's kind of like it is what it is. The movie that represents your relationship with this person is The Prince of Egypt, and the song in particular that represents your relationship with them is when Moses goes to Pharaoh and asks him to release his people, and Pharaoh gets mad and he's like, no, I'm not going to do what you want. I'm actually in control. I'm all powerful, and I'm going to put on this big show to make you afraid of my power. And I feel like that's where the threats come in. This person may be thinking of ways that they can assert their power over you, make you afraid, so you submit to what it is that they want. And I feel like your energy is coming back and saying, no, I don't think so. And the song that they want me to share in regards to this connection is The Resistance by Skillet. And they wanted me to highlight the chorus, and it says, this is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart beating faster. I can't remember how it goes. Magic, static, call me a fanatic. This is our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. This is our resistance. So I feel like this person is trying to figure out a way to tear you down, your image or who you are as a person. They're trying to tear you down so they can feel more powerful and so they can take power. And they may be doing that by involving other people. This person may have a tendency to involve other people so they feel more powerful as well. This person is in a really, really dark energy, and they want you to be absorbed in that energy. And like I said, this person is very apathetic, and they may have been apathetic. I don't feel like you guys are connected right now. You could be, but if so, they're very apathetic in your relationship as well with them. And the poem they wanted me to share to represent this person's energy is simple as enough. I do not ask the sunrise to be anything more. Why should I expect so much of myself? So this person, they're like, what I have to offer is just, it was always fine, and you should have just dealt with it. And you shouldn't ask any more of me, because I'm already perfect and I'm already fine. And if you have a problem with that, really, it's a problem with you. So this person has a really not the best attitude. And also, they have malicious intent at this time. I'm so sorry. I hate to share this with you, but I guess it's better to know, right? This person has malicious intent, and my guys wanted me to share this quote with you, and it goes like this. One thing I do not tolerate is malicious intent. I can deal with mistakes. I can deal with we didn't communicate that well. I can be offended because offended is on me. If they say something that was said without malicious intent, then it's on me. I decide how I am going to feel about it. And if that person around me doesn't operate out of malicious intent toward me, because why the fuck would I have someone with malicious intent in my circle, then it's forgivable. Then you can discover their true intention. And the part of being accountable, though, is knowing if someone has malicious intent. So I feel like you would totally be willing to work things out with this person if they didn't have malicious intent. But I feel like because they're so envious and bitter of you and where you stand and what you're doing in your life or the world you're trying to protect, they really want to take you down. Like, they want to dominate the whole situation. And it's interesting in the tarot, yeah, I feel like this person was like, yeah, this kind of goes along with your quote about the sunrise. Like, I'm the sunrise. Everything is hunky-dory in my world. And because everything's fine in my world, it should be fine in yours. And I should just be like this carefree child without any cares in the world, without any responsibility. And everyone should just deal with that. Even if people get hurt in the process, even if whatever, like, you should be okay with me doing whatever I want. And I feel like this person may have left you, or you may have separated yourself from them, created distance here because of their behavior and their malicious intent. And I feel like they may, interesting, they may have tried to come back and love bomb you, or like present themselves as this loving person when they're not. And I feel like you saw right through that. And because of that, they are pissed as hell. This person is angry as hell. And because you rejected them, and it's kind of like, or you're rejecting them, you're kind of putting a boundary here between the two of you. And they're like, who do you think you are rejecting me? Who do you think you are putting a boundary here with me? Like, how dare you? That's that's how this person feels. Yeah, okay. And then we have the Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person may be at a distance from you, or they may have, like, I don't know, I feel like they're waiting for things to balance out or something, but it's like they want things to work in their favor. You can see that he's the only one receiving the pentacle, and this girl's like, hey, what about me? And you're standing up and saying, no, I deserve respect too. I deserve to be treated well too, not just you. And because of that, yeah, this is the resistance coming through, saying, this is our world, you can never have it. This is you coming in and saying, it's not okay for you to just go around thinking that you can do whatever the hell you want, and everyone else just has to deal with your behavior, even when it's toxic and hurtful and harmful, and with malicious intent to deceive and hurt others. You came in and said, I don't think so. This is the truth. This is what we need. I'm going to show it to everyone. I'm going to make it known. I'm going to make my voice heard. And I'm going to teach people what it is that I need and deserve. And it's like, when you stood on business and told them what's what, and it's kind of like Moses standing up to Pharaoh and saying, no, you free my people. You release us from this toxic energy, from like what it is, from your control. Yeah, there's so much control in here. That busted everything apart, and you walked away saying, I'm not going to put up with this bullshit anymore. And you closed the door on this relationship. And it was like, yeah, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the death card as well. So you close this, and you may have even slammed the door at this point because of the malicious intent that this person carries. And it's like, yeah, and you will defend your family or where you stand or how you feel at all costs. And this person is like, yeah, they were surprised that you did this, but you're like breaking free from their power, and they're really sad about it, that you're like finally taking care of yourself. And it actually may be causing a lot of conflict around you with the people associated with this connection as well. But it's like you no longer can abandon yourself to make these people happy. You also can no longer put up with abuse while someone is just like being very childish and careless and like not giving a damn about anyone but themselves and what makes them happy, and only focusing on what they can receive out of situations and leaving you out in the dirt. It's okay that you set a boundary here with this person and you said, I refuse to take any more of this bullshit, even if it makes them mad. Yeah, let them be mad, let them talk shit, let them talk out their ass. They're actually making themselves sick by doing so. Yeah, and let them be envious of the world that you're building and creating, because you operate from non-malicious energy. You are building, even though you're working from the ground up, you're building a life that is happy and peaceful without their power and control. And that's because you set boundaries and said no more and protected your heart from this person's malicious intent. So let them be where they are and let them do whatever they're doing. Protect your energy, protect yourself in every way you feel necessary at this time, Virgo. And I'm really sorry you're dealing with someone like this. But just like in the song, Playing with the Big Boys Now from the Prince of Egypt, the Pharaoh puts on this magician show to scare Moses and say, you know, like, we're more powerful than you. But the power they stood on was false power. It was power based on manipulation and control and cruelty. And Moses was standing in power that was divine, because it was linked to truth and what is real and what is kind and what is just. And so if you stay in that energy, you're going to be fine, because karma always comes back around, and these people will reap what they sow, or this person, however many people are involved. So that's the message for you, Virgo. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.